My good friend Alex, who happens to be an extraordinary chef, asked me to be a co-chef at a dinner event he was hosting at his restaurant, Rare. The event was called Four Hands, and he asked me to prepare a whole lamb in a Caja China box. I was honored. Alex's restaurant was just rated in the top 19 tasting menus in the United States by Gotham magazine, alongside some of the greatest restaurants, including Hellenic in Chicago, which has 3 Michelin stars, as well as Atelier Kren in San Francisco, which also has 3 Michelin stars. I recently had the privilege and honor of meeting Dominique Kren while dining at her newest spectacular restaurant in Paris, the Golden Poppy. Dominique was the first woman to receive 2 Michelin stars as well as 3. A Caja China box simulates cooking a pig in the ground, and I've used it in the past to cook a pig, but never a lamb, so I had to practice first. Here's how I prepare a whole lamb. After washing it thoroughly, massage the lamb with red wine vinegar. This eliminates much of the gaminess. Let the vinegar sit on the lamb for 10 minutes, rinse the lamb once more, pat it down dry, and then rub the entire lamb down with fresh lemon. Whenever possible, I use New Zealand lamb. Here's the marinade I use when I cook a whole lamb. 1 bottle of wine, preferably a sauvignon blanc, the juice of 3 lemons. Dilute into the wine and lemon juice 1/3 of a cup or 80 milliliters of Celtic sea salt. Add 3/4 of a cup or 180 milliliters of brown mustard. Do not use Dijon mustard. 2/3 of a cup or 160 milliliters of fresh minced garlic. 1/4 cup or 60 milliliters of garlic granules. 3/4 of a cup or 180 milliliters of Greek oregano. 1/4 cup or 60 milliliters of black pepper. Using an emulsifier, blend in 1 cup or 240 milliliters of a quality olive oil. Add a 1/4 pound or 225 grams of a quality salted grass-fed butter. I taste the mix at this point, and you want it to be saltier than you think because the lamb needs more salt than you think. I liberally coat the lamb both inside and out, and then I wrap the lamb in plastic wrap. It goes into the refrigerator overnight. The next day, Alex and I cook the lamb, which is an all-day process. The lamb is sandwiched between 2 racks. I use some wire to keep the racks firmly pressed against the lamb. We're gonna flip the lamb over a couple times during the cooking process, and we don't want it to slide around. In the pig box, there's a tray that catches the drippings. A little later on, we're gonna cook fingerling potatoes in those drippings. The lamb weighed just under 40 pounds or around 18 kilos. The side of the box tells you how much charcoal to use based on the weight of the pig you're cooking and when to add more. We decided to use the same amount of charcoal per weight for the lamb. I used 14 pounds of charcoal to start. We both kind of had a suspicion that it might be too much. Lamb is far less forgiving than pig. The intense heat of the charcoal radiates downward into the box. At least once during the cooking process, you have to get rid of the ashes because they act like an insulator that keeps the heat from the charcoal from radiating down into the box. We marinated the fingerlings with just salt, pepper, paprika, and olive oil, and then we set them in the drip tray. It takes about 3 hours for the fingerlings to cook. The lamb should cook in the box for about 5 to 6 hours. You want the internal temperature of the lamb leg to be around 170 degrees. We cooked it beyond this, and even though the lamb was delicious, it could have been cooked a little less. I'm glad we did a trial run before the event. It was confirmed. Slow and low works far better for lamb.
So me, I want this.
The better. He knows. He knows. The day of the event, we did just that, adding less charcoal more frequently, and the second time around, the lamb was cooked flawlessly. Chip in with a bunch of friends and get one of these boxes. Do this at least once a year and invite the neighbors. A link for the box is in the description below. While you're down there, let me know about your experience with a roasting box. Cheers.